In today's breaking story, Donald Trump just got hit with the worst news of his second term. That's right, things keep getting worse and worse for Donald Trump. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump is a disaster, he's a joke, and he made a lot of big promises. He promised that he would fix the economy. Well, that's not what we're seeing. Not at all.
It probably is going to create some type of a Fed movement, but for people to have to lose their jobs to make something like this happen, it seems like it's a hard way to come to that decision.
The reason behind this is pretty clear, and we've talked about it on past episodes if people go back. It's that tariffs are a horrible economic policy. Right now, those loss of manufacturing jobs, when the president talks about reshoring, I'm seeing it in real time. I'm seeing projects that were scheduled to move forward stop. Why? Because tariffs impact the cost of construction significantly. I've said on some of the past podcasts that the number I'm given is 30%. That if costs can float 30% and you have a $1 billion project, that's another $300 million, or scale that down. For a smaller company, a $100 million project could be $30 million extra. That is so much it could put companies under, and they're not willing to take the risk.
And Trump's policies continue to be a disaster, getting called out left and right.
But right now, American farmers are really struggling out here. Within 10 months, the president has caused complete chaos for American farmers with his tariffs. $20 billion to Argentina alone, and they're the ones actually selling soybeans. So the president says he's a great deal maker. Well, the president got played on this one, and the American farmers are hurting at this. And you mentioned this Secretary, Ms. Rollins. We haven't had no communication. We have 160,000 members in this country, and we haven't been at the table with the Agriculture Secretary. And for her, the president doesn't like to take blame, so he may fire her, when this thing continues to roll out. And then we have the vice president, so American farmers are losing farms, and his real estate company is buying America's farms. So instead of the administration helping us, they're buying the farms and they're causing complete havoc. And it's all at the hands of these tariffs that the president said here on CNN yesterday, that he loves these tariffs, that he loves farmers, but farmers are losing their farm at an all-time high in this country. Bankruptcies are up, suicides are up, farm foreclosures are up, and we need a farm moratorium in this country. Why are we losing our farms at a man-made disaster that the president caused? Something has to be done, and Congress needs to step it up and really intervene on behalf of America's farmers.
But now things just got worse. That's right, Trump just got hit with the worst news of his second term. Take a look at today's top story.
And let's just review what we got, because as Rick said, very disappointing. It was a weak number. So this is private sector jobs. Total comes in negative. 32,000. And that was a surprise because economists were looking for an increase of 51,000. It's the biggest monthly drop since March 2023. Also, the revision was not good. August was revised down sharply. The month now showing, as you can see, or actually can't see, but August goes down to negative 3,000 compared to the initial read of 54,000. There's the August revision. So 2 weak months in a row. If you look, private sector payrolls have now dropped in 3 of the last 4 months, according to ADP. And if you look beneath the surface, you can see where the job losses were. Small and medium-sized businesses saw bigger declines than large businesses, which actually saw job growth. But guys, if you take the report and you compare it, some people say, oh, it's not really correlated with the government jobs report. Well, the reason I think that people are paying attention to it today is, first of all, we're not going to likely get that government jobs report on Friday, but also look at the correlation. I mean, the direction is in the right mode. Like they dip at the same time, they rise at the same time. I think it gives you a good sense, at the very least, of the trend on job growth. This is ADP private sector versus the traditional monthly jobs report that we get on Friday, where the market pays really close attention to. So I think it's a good indication that the labor market is softening and that employers are a little more cautious when it comes to hiring and even paying. You know, Carl, in terms of compensation, job changer pay growth declined 6.6% from 7%.
We have some major news right now. An absolutely terrible job report number was released today. And it's not just because of the government shutdown. The Trump administration's policies have lost thousands of jobs, according to a new ADP report released earlier this morning, which shows that the private sector lost more than 32,000 jobs in the month of September. And here's where things get worse. Remember, the same report said that the United States economy added 54,000 private sector jobs in August? Well, that number has now been revised. In August, the United States economy lost 3,000 private sector jobs. In the past 2 months, in total, the economy has lost 35,000 private sector jobs. This isn't federal jobs that the Trump administration's cutting. These are private sector jobs. This job economy is one of the worst in recent memory. And while many in the White House say this is a good and strong and robust economy, the numbers keep saying otherwise. As always, spread the word.
Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.